Breaking news out of Aurora. A semi crash there has led to Brianna to declare a traffic impact alert this morning. I'm Erica Lopez.
And I'm Jordan Chavez. Good morning, everybody. This is on I-70 near Tower Road out by the airport. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon just arrived on that scene. Courtney, we have seen from our Sky 9, it is a mess out there. You actually yourself got stuck in that backup.
Yes, we did, just for a little bit there, Erica and Jordan. And we got here about 10 minutes ago. Aurora police are telling us that this crash happened around 12:30 this morning, so really late overnight while you were sleeping. But take a look over here. I'm going to have my photojournalist, Joe Swanson, show us what's happening right now. You see this semi-truck is right behind us here, and the tow trucks are trying to pull it out right now. It seems like it's caught on this electrical box. They were trying to pull it back there. You can see them. They've got it strung up, got all the cables attached to this truck here, and they're trying to pull it out of this area right now so they can begin the cleanup phase of this process. So Aurora police, they're telling us that a semi crashed into a pole, and this happened because the driver of the truck swerved to avoid a vehicle that had suddenly hit the brakes in front of them. It sent debris flying everywhere, and whatever was inside the trailer of the truck. If you take a closer look, if Joe can zoom in on the debris here, it looks like it's mostly eggs in these cardboard boxes, and each box actually says 5 dozen eggs, so a lot of eggs strewn about here. It looks like a lot of groceries, but the only thing I'm really seeing right now is a whole truckload full of eggs that spilled onto the highway. So there are 2 lanes closed right now as crews are working to clean up the debris. We do have Sky 9 flying over the scene right now if we want to take a look at that, just to see how much of a traffic clog this is really causing this morning as people are trying to get to work, especially right by the airport. If you're trying to get to the airport, I'm assuming there's going to be some delays for you this morning because traffic is really slowing down here. But crews are expected to get underway cleaning this up in a little bit. Again, 2 lanes of traffic are closed. We're seeing Aurora police on the scene as well as CDOT, and that's why I'm going to send this over to our traffic anchor today, Brianna Fernandez, who has a closer look at what your commute times are going to look like with this. Brianna?
Thank you, Courtney, for getting there so quick. And yes, this is going to cause a headache for a lot of folks who are trying to get to Pena Boulevard, so Denver International Airport, or leaving the airport because this is right close to that crash. So Sky 9 giving us a closer look of what Courtney was showing us. You could see tons of boxes, and like Courtney mentioned, it looks like some of those boxes contained eggs, dozens and dozens of eggs. So this is the cleanup process is just going to be a mess all throughout the morning. Now, this crash, like she mentioned, happened at 12:30, so it's almost 7 hours later, and we're still seeing a mess along westbound I-70. We're also seeing some onlooker delay on the other side of eastbound I-70 for a lot of folks who are trying to see exactly what is going on. So let's switch things over to our main maps, kind of show you where this crash is happening. Again, westbound I-70 right near Pena Boulevard. So this is just after Tower Road. Expect heavy delays in that area because I just checked those speed times. They're coming in at 6 miles per hour. We are seeing about a 3 to 4 mile delay, a backup in that area. And then you're also seeing some eastbound delays as soon as they approach that crash on the westbound side of I-70. Again, 6 miles per hour. It's barely moving out there. Pretty much looks like a big parking lot. And that's because the right lanes are partially blocked. We only have that one left lane that is getting all that traffic out of there. But again, this is going to be a mess for a lot of folks in the Aurora area. Of course, we're going to keep you updated both on air as well as online all throughout the morning. And as soon as this crash clears up, we'll definitely keep you updated.